Mom is speaking out, accusing her neighbor of terrorizing her and destroying her door with a hammer. And as you saw, it was all caught on camera. News 12's Noelle Lilly spoke exclusively with the victim, who is too afraid to show her face, and explains the NYCHA rule that's keeping her from moving.
This is what one Bronx mom saw on the other side of her Ring camera this month.
I just hear banging on my door, like with a hammer and a bat, bing, 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 for no reason.
This mom has lived at her NYCHA apartment for years and says she's never had any problems until Nigera McCasling moved in. In this video from a week ago, you can see a woman screaming and smashing this mom's door with a hammer and a bat, allegedly unprovoked.
We never had any encounters. She's dangerous. Nobody's helping me.
Police arrested McCasling for the incident, and the DA's office charged her with several crimes, including harassment and criminal possession of a weapon. But the charges are not bail eligible. According to court docs, she was released, and this mom says NYCHA has allowed her back into the building.
I feel like with situations like this, they should be the ones to say you have to go. And I just don't understand why they letting people out like that commit crimes.
NYCHA told me they would work with this mom on moving her to a new apartment, but occupancy rules state she'd have to downsize from the 2-bedroom she's lived in for over a decade to a 1-bedroom because her son is under the age of 6.
I'm just tired. I just want to be comfortable at home and to raise my son in a safe environment.
She recently got an order of protection, and the DA's office said a victim's advocate would be in touch. The suspect is due back in court May 8th. In Soundview, Noelle Lilly, News 12 The Bronx.
Okay, Shalom. Shalom, Kwame Sha'ala. Koholoyim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakahakotash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan the Waf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson and praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is the world that we're living in, the day and time that we're living in. A couple of things we can get out of this is, first off, a woman may say she don't need a man, but shit, your ass need a man from even these wild ass women. Because had you had a man in the home, a real one, would have went out there and dealt with that chick, because, hey, no, you're not going to be placing my life in danger, my son's life in danger, or just my family in general. See? And he went out there, where obviously she's scared as shit, and then you living right across the hall from this, man, come on, bro. So I don't think, of course, New York, they're not like a gun carrying state like that. You know what I'm saying? I know anywhere else where we live here, you know what I'm saying? This bitch would have got blasted. You know what I'm saying? Because the average chick here, man, she'll pull a gun out on your ass in a minute. I think it's probably more gun holders, licensed gun holders here in Michigan than probably men. Straight up. These so-called black women, boy, here, man, they be strapped, and they crazy as all hell. So, but, I mean, just think they let this lady out with no bail whatsoever, right? So just think when shit really hits the fans and there's no 911 to call, it's going to just be people, it's going to be some purge shit. You're just going to be barricaded in your house trying to hold it down. And those particular buildings, I actually lived in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Same building, same old setup. Them shits is tough though. I'm not gonna front. Them like some really tough ass doors. If a fire break out next door to you, that shit not gonna penetrate. It's just the way those bitches is built to last, man, like for real. And them doors is pretty sturdy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that, it's a lot of mental shit going. A lot of these people I can't even say mental, man, because it's really demons. It's really these wicked ass, the evil spirits on these people, man. And then the nigga woman, she's just so out of order. She's so at ease that she's just running throughout the earth, just doing all manner of shit. But let me get this real quick. Isaiah 32:9. And that's why it's so important to pray. You know what I'm saying? Like you brothers, man, the apostles been saying all along, stay away from the black woman. Because she's of no help to you, really, in reality, in this kingdom, man. Like, if you're going to be with one, you got to really vet them and just an American woman in general. It don't make no difference what nationality or what ethnicity she is. That American bug on her, man, is just, this place is just retarded. Isaiah 32:9. Imagine this chick with a man and a baby father herself. The type of shit that he will be going through if he dealt with this chick. Isaiah 30, and you, man, woo. Anyway, Isaiah 32:9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Because there's going to come a point where you're just going to be exposed. See, right now, you have it to the point where, you're living in a kingdom where you're placed on this pedestal, you still have somewhat of, you got a lot of simps running around. No, that's a woman. You don't put your hands on no woman. No, that bitch need to have hands put on her. You see? Because that's very dangerous. What if she like, you're pretty much a prisoner into your own apartment, because she could be looking out her peephole, just waiting to you walk out the crib, and this bitch bash you over the head with that goddamn hammer or a damn bat with your son. Come on, bro. Bro. Hell nah. You have every right to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures talks about that, man. You have a right to self-defense, man. You don't have to be sitting around letting nobody talking about that turn the other cheek shit. Get the hell out of here, man. You have a right to self-preservation, man. Verse 11, Isaiah 32:11, it says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." Which basically, in a nutshell, means to repent and humble your ass down, man. These women are too goddamn prideful. But that comes from living in the Americas. That comes from, see, they have that. She's the physical counterpart to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The so-called black woman, she's no more than a white man in a so-called black woman's body. A matter of fact, she's actually worse than him. Imagine you laid up next to a bit, this bitch making you food or something to drink, and she's acting like, man, you would trust somebody like that? Get the hell out of here, man. Nah. And the world is changing, man. But when shit hits the fans, that 911 is out of the window. A chick like that, she's gonna get done up off the jump. Somebody gonna put her directly into her place if they don't do it soon. You know what I'm saying? Because she dealing with this lady because she probably feeling as if she can. Obviously, that's got to be what it is. But you never know, though. Shit, they could have had some back and forth. She's sitting there talking as if she's innocent. But they could have had some back and forth. They could have had a spat. You know what I'm saying? They could have, some words were exchanged. These women, man, they don't know how to have no damn conversation. But let me get this one. This is a part of those curses, man. Deuteronomy chapter 28. That the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are under, man. And just being in Esau's kingdom, just being in a kingdom with the so-called white man, the scriptures talks about how the people are just like how the rulers are. The Edomites act like that. Deuteronomy 28 and let me see, what, 56, I think. Yep. 56, it says, "The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter," which is just an evil eye in general. You know what I'm saying? The so-called black woman, man, she got a very evil eye, man. It's hard to even, I was just watching a video with the elder. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up. I ain't even finished watching it. I had to pause it for this particular video. Okay, so Khan, this is the video I'm just watching. GMS KC Prophet 3, the elder out in Kansas City. And he just put this video up, and man, I mean, it's hard for me to even watch stuff like this. I can't listen to black women. It's hard for me. I know brothers be doing them and edifying, but it's like I just can't wait until the part of them just shutting the fuck up comes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's aggravating as hell listening to women and just being the way that they are, man. But this particular video right here says this woman has always coached her kids to lie for her on and off camera, and that's a dangerous thing to do. But these are all little so-called black women, and I'm gonna play a little bit of the video, so for educational purposes only, just to show you this is how Eve is getting down, man. It's not wise to deal with them.
Now she's quiet, guys. She just just told me to do this, and now she's quiet. That's crazy. I'm doing it. You're not doing nothing. What happened? What happened?
What you doing?
What happened?
Come on, punch me again. Punch me again.
Punch you again.
Punch me again, yeah. Come on. Put your hands on me.
Where did I punch you at?
Come on, you saw it, right, guys?
You saw
Saw it, right?
Whoa. Oh. Stepping on my hand. Wait. Let me see you lie too. You saw me hit your mom? Tell the truth. Let me see you tell the truth and lie. Did I hit your mom?
Say yes.
Don't do that to my phone. Say yes. You're telling her to say. That's what you've been saying.
Yep.
Keep lying.
Sure did her.
Look straight at the phone and lie. Don't close your eyes. Don't do those funny
Sure
things.
did her.
Don't laugh, bitch.
See, he's a little proud ass. But see, when things get thick out here, the Lord is not gonna have no mercy, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we do these lessons. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I was watching the elder earlier. He was talking about it's the other elder. Salakia, bear with me here. I was just watching this video earlier too. It was from almost yesterday, but I missed out on it. But I always like to listen to the elders' videos because they be educational and you know, comforting and things of that nature. You know, definitely learn from them. But this is GMS in Rome, Lions on Fire, and he was going off into there would be many like Lot's wife, and he was going off into, you know, women being just wicked as hell. You know, thinking that you're just going to be saved because you're a woman, thinking that you're just going to get this mercy because, you know what I'm saying, you know, you have a man of the Lord on your side when, you know, he was going into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just explaining, just imagine Lot at that particular time and what she was actually probably saying to him. What was she saying to him? What kind of attitude did she have towards getting the fuck out of there? Because she looked back or she turned back, or basically she was thinking on her lifestyle and what shit hit the fans right now. If shit can be on fire, goddamn missiles raining down and blowing up shit, and these bitches will be trying to grab their some expensive purse or something with nothing in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my shoes, my chains, my jewelry, my rings. You thinking about some shit while fire raining down, and the men have a whole different attitude. Like, man, no, we got to get the fuck out of here. And see, it's gonna come a point too where you brothers, man, you going to just get the boogie in by yourself. You have to get the boogie in by yourself. Like this chick with them three little girls that's lying their asses off. You made the boogie on your own family, man. Like, for real. You can't put them over the Lord. You better be listening to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And trying to save your own ass, man. You know what I'm saying? When it straight comes down to it, because it's going to come to a point where a lot of women are going to get a lot of men fucked up out here, because they're going to go, and first off, they're going to take that chip, that microchip, that mark of the beast, because they woman going to take it. The kids got to eat. See, a dude like that in that last video, he'll go and take the microchip for somebody like that. And them fucking wicked ass little girls of his. You see? Man, look. So many scriptures coming to mind, but let me see here. Let me get this one right here. As far as that particular tip, there we already in here. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 26. It says, matter of fact, let me start at 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. And that's the problem with even the first chick. You know what I'm saying? With the damn hammer and the bat beating on the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? And even the chick house that she was being, all of them, got that ability to get abroad and move about out here without no men, no husbands, just having children. And they just wild as hell because they have no leadership. You know what I'm saying? They're stubborn as hell. But verse 26, it says, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. That would have been the situation with you, because she could get the man fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. You teaching the little girls to lie. You fuck around. You know what I'm saying? He can get all kinds of time dealing with somebody like that, or put in a grave dealing with somebody like that. And then she's not even thinking about the future of the young ladies, the little girls and shit, because she can get them fucked up in the future if they dealing with the wrong kind of guy with that bullshit. See? So, hey, not thinking about nobody but themselves, but man, we living in some very serious time. But when that 911 can't be called, and it's scary, man, because the perfect example is that lady being barricaded in that apartment, and she is just like what was that? I was watching another. It's so many of these types of movies, but mainly, your purge movies. Those, man, like, if people gonna be barricaded, especially women with these children, they're gonna be barricaded in these places with no damn man to protect their asses. And most of the men that they done fucked over probably gonna be the very first ones that's coming to get at them, kicking in the damn door, man. Because it's only so long you can last in there. Motherfucker can seed your ass in. Get to coming through with some jackhammers or some shit, man, and jackhammering your damn door off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we living in some very serious times, man. Things are getting crucial out here, so just beware, man. Be circumspect. And that's crazy, because that's some crazy shit in New York. As far as had that been somewhere like Florida, because they got a strong ass stand your ground law. You ain't even got to be doing them or really looking at a motherfucker the wrong way. And all they had to do was say, "I fear for my life," and pull out that thing, man, and dump a clip into your ass. See? In a place like it's shootings that go. It's people in New York got guns. Motherfuckers, they got guns too, even though they they're just not allowed to be walking the streets with them. You know what I'm saying? Like how like maybe a Texas or like here in Michigan, of course. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can have a motherfucking assault rifle on your ass. You can have a pistol, whatever kind of gun you want in this bitch. Ain't nobody gonna be. You ain't coming banging on nobody's door like that. Your ass gonna get a shotgun blast through the damn door. You know what I'm saying? With that bullshit. And then the court system is so silly here, where they won't even do nothing to people like that. And then let's just say, for instance, this lady had a gun, and she shot through the door, and the gunshot pierced the lady on the other side of the door. They would have arrested the lady for protecting her little spot. They'd have been like, "Oh, well, you were in your home. You were behind your door, so she was really no threat to you." But the bitch got a hammer and a damn bat beating the damn door. So just imagine if that was like a house with like a regular type of door. You know what I'm saying? Not like one of those big metal ass doors, man. But again, Esau's system is so crazy. Let's get Proverbs. Chapter 29 and 2. It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." See, the wicked are in authority right now, so people are mourning throughout this place. Whether it's, they people got all kinds of sicknesses and illnesses and diseases. Motherfucker keep pumping them with some type of pharmaceutical pill. Got them coming to these hospitals and urgent care centers and shit like that, and not healing them. People got mental problems and shit. People on all kinds of drugs, dope, alcoholics. Just trying. Just wow, man. All kinds of the food in itself is fucking with the people. You see? Well, let's get another one in the Apocrypha here. 2nd Esdras chapter 10, verse 1. Let me see. Is that what I want? No, Sirach. Yeah. Ecclesiasticus chapter 10. Verse 1, it says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered." But these so-called white people, they're not wise judges, man. It says, "As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein." That's why these people are so goddamn crazy, because you got a crazy man running shit. The so-called white man is not capable of running a righteous kingdom, man. It's nothing but chaos everywhere he goes. Nothing but chaos, man. Verse 3, it says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited." So you're not gonna get nothing. You just have to just pray, man. That's why it's so important to, we always go into the scriptures about praying, man. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 17. It says, "Pray without ceasing." 3 words, man. 3 words to that verse. Pray without ceasing. Let's get Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. You have to walk circumspectly, and part of that walking circumspectly is prayer. Asking the Lord for protection and safety, man, as you move throughout this planet. We go through shit. You may have elements of, but still overall a prayer of, the scriptures talks about the prayer of a righteous man availeth much. You need to be praying at all times. You want to even be praying that you don't encounter nobody as crazy as that first bitch. That bitch is crazy. Even if the lady had done something to her, you can clearly see she's a damn maniac. She's a maniac. She looked like she would bash that lady's head in along with her 6-year-old son until she just run out of damn breath. Like for real, man. So, we pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for his mercy, man, and for his protection and safety out here. But the average person, man, they just get up, they carnal as hell, and they move in a carnal way. And that's pretty much overall what you were saying. All that shit is carnality there. Nothing spiritual about it at all, except for it's spiritual on the left-hand side. Some demonic shit. So, I mean, hey, I just seen this and was like, God damn, this shit is scary. Look at this bitch.
A terrified mom is speaking out, accusing her neighbor of terrorizing her and destroying her door with a hammer. And as you saw, it was all caught on camera. News 12's Noelle Lilly spoke exclusively with the victim, who is too afraid to show her face, and explains the NYCHA rule that's keeping her from moving.
This is what one Bronx mom saw on the other side of her Ring camera this month.
I just hear banging at my door, like with a...
It's crazy. That bitch is crazy. Like for real. But hey, it's a lot of people out here with that mindset, man. So just, like I said again, when shit goes down and the Lord start letting people loose, because the Lord is letting these spirits of vengeance loose, man. There's a lot of judgment going out, man. When the Lord really allows these spirits of vengeance, especially the so-called white man, when he allows that so-called white man to get down the way that he really wants to get down, and ain't no 911 to call no more, it's about to be lights out for a lot of people, man. And we're praying to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, hey, if we gonna go through some shit, we want it to be for this truth, not because of some carnal shit, But we're praying for protection and safety and the mercy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, when times like this come down the pipe, because it's coming. Look at the people, everybody crashing out, nobody, you know what I'm saying, especially, oh man, you wait till this dollar really crash and all that, man, it's about to be fucking weirdo city out here, man. Riots in the streets, fucking everything burning. People just gonna be hovered off into a damn closet in a fetal position, just hoping they don't get found. I'm telling you, man, shit about to get nuts. So I'm gonna end out there, man. I pray that the lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame Allah and the Bible Ball.